Hello, you are listening to my first podcast, a magical world of sounds made for you and your baby to enjoy. Together, we learn about everyday sounds and the words that go with them. I'm Lucy. How are you today? In my first podcast, we listen to all the sounds we can find around us. There are so many sounds that we hear every day. Bangs, snips, beeps, horns, and rings. Tickling in your ear sounds, and booming far too noisy sounds. Each day is filled with sound. And of course, we can make sounds ourselves too. Did you hear that? I have a ball and I'm bouncing it on the table. Can you make a sound too? Maybe your grown-up can show you. It's time for our sound adventure. But before we start our adventure, we need our magical bag of sounds. Where have you got to, bag of sounds? Ah, there you are. This bag is full of exciting sounds for today's adventure. I wonder what sounds are inside. Let's open the bag and take a little listen. The sounds are all spinning around. So many noises. Can you hear some of them? I know. That's a horse. Will the horse be in our sound adventure today, I wonder? OK, bag, it's time for you to pick our sounds. Let's zip it up and mix the sounds up nicely. Let's dive into our bag of sound and see what treasures can be found. Some crunching snow, a clock that ticks. Let's count together in 4, 5, 6. I recognize that sound. Do you? I'll give you a clue. It's a ball. But what kind of ball? Yes, our first sound is a tennis ball. Tennis is a game where you hit a ball back and forth over a net using a special bat called a racket. Now on to sound number 2. I wonder which sound will pop out next. Oh, do you know what this is? Let's have another listen. It's the sound of a swing moving back and forth. Thank you, Bag of Sounds, for giving us 2 sounds for today's adventure. A tennis ball and a swing. I think we're going to have some fun today. We just need one more sound, which will tell us where our adventure takes place. It could be outside or inside. We could be by the river or in a service station. Where will our sound adventure be? Let's open the bag of sounds one more time. I can hear birds and rustling leaves, so we're definitely outside. Ah, and that's a dog. I know. We're in the park, where the birds are tweeting and dogs are playing on the field. So for today's sound adventure, we are in the park with a tennis ball and a swing. And this is Ahmed. Hello. Ahmed is on his way to the swings with his dad. They have to walk through the park to get to the swings. I wonder when our sounds will pop up. Listen out for the tennis ball and the swing. Can you spot them? Here we go. Ahmed had a lovely time in the park. They walked across the field, saw some dogs running around, and a football game. Then they went past the tennis court and watched people hitting the tennis ball back and forth. They arrived at the playground and Ahmed went on the swings. Did you hear the tennis ball and the swing? Let's listen again and see if we can spot the sounds. Shout out loud when you hear them. That's the tennis ball. The swing is going back and forth. That's the swing. The tennis ball again. Did you spot our sounds too? Well done. Ahmed had a lovely time on the swings, and there was so much to see and hear in the park. Let's put our sounds back in our bag. Bye tennis ball, bye swing. All the sounds are safely back in the bag, ready for their next adventure. Before we go, let's sing a song all about the sounds we heard today. In the park we run and we play. We'll be in the playground all day. People are playing some tennis nearby. whacking the ball high up into the sky. We fly on the squeaky swing till it's dark. Together we play in the park. Listen close to what we have heard. For every sound we learn a new word. Quiet ones, noisy ones, whistles and clangs. Booming and whispering, crashes and bangs. Our sound adventure has just begun. Let's listen and learn, everyone. Thanks for joining me on our sound journey today. Hi grown-ups! We would love for you to share recordings of your little ones with us. Send voice notes of giggles and first words to hello@myfirstpodcast.club and we might use them in our podcast. And of course, please share photos on Instagram of your adventures using the hashtag MyFirstPodcastClub. And if you enjoyed the show, please follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to your podcasts for more great episodes. You can support us on Supercast by joining the club. We love to hear what you think, so please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It really helps more people find our podcast. Thanks for listening to My First Podcast. Till next time.